Okay, second semester macro kids, this is your final assignment for the year, and I'm sure you're excited about that. And to be honest with you, so am I. I am competitive as heck, but it is what it is, and let's let's get her done, as Larry the Cable Guy would say. Here is the title. What I want you to do with these videos notes is send them to me one at a time with miscellaneous APSA number 8, or it's 6, 7, and 8. Put them in the title so I can count them up. It's Friday, and I'm sure a lot of you are going to do these this afternoon just because you want to be done. I don't blame you. And I remember what it was like. And so do that, and I will try to have the grades posted pretty quickly. Anyway, just kind of as a little joke, here is my last official video of the year. I've been wearing a different swimmer water polo hoodie in every different video, as I'm really saying goodbye to my swimmers and water polo players and athletes. I have a hard time deciding which group I'm most attached to. I'm really attached to my threefers, especially the threefers that did swim and water polo. And I just checked. I have nobody who graduating this year who was 4 years on the swim team and 4 years on the water polo team and a threefer. So I don't think so. And if I um, am wrong, please let me know. But I believe that Carmen, Chase, and Stanley are the only threefers that were on swim and water polo this year. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go on. All right. So here's the four graphs again. And so here's what I did. I don't know what year you guys were born, but wasn't it around 2003, 2004? I don't know. I picked the 2003 essay, and I not only picked it, I really picked it not because of your birthdays, but because of it's funny. If anything in economics can be funny, this is funny. So let me give you a minute here to pause the video and to write everything down, leave lines. You don't need to do E because E is 4x and you're not required to know that. Okay, so pause the video, leave space, make sure you put I, and all that. Okay, anyway, I guess you've done that and you come back now. Assume the U.S. economy is in a severe recession with no inflation, which means things are dadgum bad. I have no idea how to draw a graph with no inflation, but draw an ADSRAS graph and just show the intersecting point to the left, just like we've always done. Now, this is 2003. Macro was a little bit different back then. Believe it or not, I was alive in 2003. Chuckle. Anyway, so let's go ahead and do this. What it means by full employment output is just put the LRAS line, which you should be doing anyway. And when you intersect your point to the left of LRAS and you label it just like I've taught you to do it, you're showing current output and current price level. So go ahead and do that. Okay, should be 2 points. We'll see. Again, they did things differently back then. The federal government announces a major decrease in spending. This is why I think this is funny. These guys are idiots. We don't know who's running the show, Democrats, Republicans, or both. Here we are in a severe recession and the government decreases spending. So they're taking a bad situation and making it worse. What a bunch of boneheads. Their elevator does not go to the top floor. They don't have both oars in the water. They're a few patties short of a hamburger. I don't know how you do all that. So anyway, they announce a major decrease in spending. Use your graph, show how the decrease in spending will affect the following. AD will go down. AD is already in a recession. It's going to go down even further. So what you do is you take your AD line and shift it to the left, put your new intersecting points. As you do that, you will show that real GDP has dropped and price level has gone down. So things, this is what you call a self-inflicted wound. Okay, these are a bunch of dummies. All right. C, explain the mechanism by which the decrease in government spending will affect the unemployment rate. Let me see how I would say that. I would say as the government decreases spending, aggregate demand goes down, reducing output, which reduces employment. I don't know if that's what they're going to put or not. We'll see. All right. Now, the Fed, as should be true, are a lot smarter than the government. So fiscal policy, stupidity incarnate. Fed policy, they're going to do the right thing. What's the easiest thing to do? What's your go-to monetary policy, kids? Buy T-bills. Okay, so the Federal Reserve purchases bonds through its open market operations. Remember, open market operations are the buying and selling of T-bills. You can't put discount rate or reserve ratio or even targeted federal funds rate if they say those three magic words. Okay, this is easy, and we're going to come in really short with this video. Use a correctly labeled graph. This is the money market graph. Show the effect of this purchase on the interest rate. So all you're going to do is buy big, sell small. You're going to shift the money market, let's see, the MS line to the right. You're going to have your new intersecting points, and you're going to have arrows showing MS going to the right and an arrow showing that nominal interest goes down. And we're about to be done here. Okay, so let's see what we came up with. Remember, we're skipping this. Gosh, I wish we could have taught all that. 4x, oh well. All right, now they drew graphs back then differently too. This is a lot more similar to what they do in micro. And some macro teachers do this. But here you see, that the AD is to the left here, and it shifts even further to the left, just like we said. All right, I want to go back here. Notice they call this line full employment. So this LRAS is the same as the natural rate of unemployment. It's the same as that line on the PPF. It's the same as the LRPC. Okay, moving on. So here's how they worded it. The decrease in G, by the way, they're shorthand in macro. I've never learned it, so I don't teach my kids that. You don't have to use it. Unlike in AP history essays, where a lot of times a lot of words, if you have a lot of facts, will do you good. In most macro essays, I've been told the less the kids write, the better. But you dang sure better make sure you answer the question. So the official way of saying government spending is just a capital G. But anyway, I would just say the decrease in government spending. But there's your answer there. And here is the money market graph. Did I do that right? Oh, was there an explain? Oh, I missed that one. Okay, so here you say interest rate decreases. There's the magic words: consumption, interest, investment, and in interest sensitive consumption, spending increases. And 1 point, oh, I must have missed this one too. 1 point for stating that the AD shifts to the right, output increases. Okay, I missed all that. Oh well. I very much enjoyed teaching you, and this is the final required video. I'm gonna save it.